What's going on, Virgo? My name is Vince. Welcome to 7D Tarot. If you are interested in scheduling your own personal reading with me, all the info you need is in the description box below. Check out my wife's channel over at Empath Tarot. And if this message resonates, like, share, and subscribe. All right, let's dive right into your reading. 9 of Swords, very interesting. 4 of Swords, look at that. Ace of Wands, 5 of Wands, 2 Swords, 2 Wands. That's a synchronicity, a hint and clue from your angels and guides. Right now, they're telling you, there's an opportunity about to present itself. This opportunity is something that you've wanted, you visualized it, you've manifested it into fruition. But understand, when this opportunity comes, it also comes in almost like in a disguise, right? It's a blessing, but it almost seems like a curse at first, but it's not. Understand that all you have to do is be able to be cool, calm, and collective, and look at this opportunity as something that is going to change your life rather than hold you back. So right now, something is going to happen where it's going to feel unexpected. It's going to feel like a surprise. It's going to feel like you weren't ready for it. You weren't anticipating it. I'll give you a silly example, right? So imagine if your landlord comes up to you and says, hey, we're selling the house. You got to move, right? At first, your guard comes up. You are scared. It's unexpected. You don't want this. But right now, understand that change is something you've been waiting for. You want change. Change is your best friend. Do not resist it. And when you look at it from that perspective, that's when you're sending the right message signal to the universe, to spirit, and you're telling spirit, I am ready for more. And spirit only gives us as much as we can handle. So learning to expect change, love change is how we're going to deal with the situation. Change is something that you've been waiting for, whether you know it or not. Change is only scary when we are not connected to our higher self. And that's what that 4 of Swords is about right now, is really tapping into your spiritual side. That way, nothing will faze you, right? The only 2 things that you can count on in this 3rd dimension is the sun coming up the next day and change, uncertainty, right? That's the only thing that's certain in this world. So what do you have to do? Embrace it. Either you can tell yourself, I am scared, or I am excited. It's the exact same energy, right? For example, I am scared to find a new place to live, or I am excited. When you use that I am excited energy, like attracts like law of attraction, you are attracting more abundance in your life. Because imagine if you want to meet your soulmate, for example, right? Well, what is that? That is change. You are looking for a way to change your circumstances and meet your soulmate, right? You're looking for change and opportunity. Or imagine if you want to get rich. What is that? That's change as well, right? Change. You don't want to do the same old, you'll get the same results. So welcoming change, Virgo, is exactly what you're looking for with that Ace of Wands. It is happening for you very, very soon. Remember, it is happening for you and not to you. So right now, I'll give you an example. Right now in my life, anything that happens to me, I look at it nothing more than a test. So whether it's something, good or unexpected, I look at it as if, yay, right now, this is an opportunity for me to improve my life. Before, when I didn't know about vibrations and frequencies, I used to say things like, wow, when it rains, it pours. It never ends, right? I always looked at it as if things are happening to me. Oh my goodness, so many problems, right? I didn't know better. I had no idea. Now I'm like, gotcha. So something happens, unexpected, great. Right now it's a time for me to prove myself. That's all it is. Spirit doesn't even care how you deal with the situation. Spirit cares about, are you going to overreact? Are you going to panic? What is your attitude going to be like? Are you going to feel overwhelmed, or are you going to be silly and fun, right? For example, landlord comes up to you and says, you got to move. At first you might be like, oh, I'm so scared. You may get upset. Ego may come up. How dare this landlord make me move? I've been such a good tenant, right? Completely normal. But when we do that, what are we telling spirit? I can barely handle my life as is. What the heck is going on? Don't bring no more change in my life. Or are you going to be like, all right, landlord, thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. I'm so happy and grateful you guys are moving. Remember, I need that good reference. Love you, love you, love you, right? All silly. And you're going to be like, spirit, angels, and guides, I am ready for a place closer to my job. I'm ready for a place with cheaper rent. I'm ready for a place in a better neighborhood. I know the who, what, when, where, how you guys take care of. And I'm going to go online, look for a place. And that's the action step I'll do. And I will not worry, be scared, or be serious. I will be silly, optimistic, and enthusiastic, and invite the energy of change. And then, bada bing, bada boom, what did you do? You did not let fear, right? Spirit's giving me the heads up. You did not let fear dictate your vibrations and make you, be in a certain state. Instead, what did you do? You took charge. You dealt with the situation, cool, calm, and collective. And on top of that, you used magic, which is spirituality, to your benefit. And that's what Spirit wants you to use right now, is your spiritual powers. Right now, there is no need to want, hope, wish, need, beg, none of that. All those words didn't feel good, right? Because they all carry a vibration. That is the last energy you're looking for. You don't need to ask want, or hope anything. It is your birthright. It is your birthright to be happy. It is your birthright to be rich. It is your birthright to be with your soulmate. You don't need to ask for permission. The same way you don't ask for permission to breathe air, right? You know it's your right. It's the exact same way. It is your right. You don't need to be lucky to have any of these things. That is human programming from brainwashing through our entire life. So understand right now, if you want something in this third dimension, all you have to do is assume and expect, because I see here right now, you planted those seeds with that Seven of Pentacles with your visualizations. You wanted something, and right now it is coming, right? So you visualize, for example, that promotion at work. You visualize yourself getting a position where you don't have to worry about your bills anymore because you're making enough salary where it just pays for itself. The income's fantastic, right? And that's what I'm telling you right now. It's important to focus that energy. Like imagine right now with your visualization, you're 95% there. You've been daydreaming about it, which is great. It's manifesting, right? Daydreaming is great. But you have to understand the only thing you have to take away from this equation is the wanting and hoping, which is uncertain. You are asking, remember, you're asking to breathe air, and instead replace it with assuming and expecting, knowing it is your birthright the same way as we know it's our birthright to breathe oxygen. That's the missing piece of the puzzle. Now, this may seem weird, foreign, silly. Sure it does, because our whole life we've been programmed and conditioned to think that we are meant to effort our way through life, settle on the job that's given to us, right? We are lucky if we're doing something we hate, right? This is all human programming. I used to fall for that too. I used to have businesses I was efforting in. Now I have businesses that are passive, that I am just living my dream. I am selling pet supplements on Amazon. Every day I wake up, I look at reviews of silly dog pictures of people telling me, you saved my dog's life. My dog can hop on the couch again. My dog can go for a walk. This is like, again, you told me this before I was, efforting my way through life. I'd be like, it's impossible. Only you have to be a certain professional. A big boy, a big player to sell pet supplements, right? Sounds crazy. It is not. You just got to know what you want in life. Be passionate about it, and then we'll come. Now, speaking of passion, check this out. 10 of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, the Emperor, and the Four of Pentacles. When you release this energy, which is happening very soon for you, I see you marching towards the beat of some sort of abundance, and again, monetizing some sort of passion that is truly going to inspire you every single day to wake up and do what you want. Right now, there's something deep down inside you that you want to do. I see you being able to move towards that direction, and I see you doing this, right? You don't have to feel like you have to effort your way through anything. This is something that will come naturally to you when you get a download from Spirit. Your angels and guides, I see them right now telling you to make a change in your life. And that change is to let go of the old way of thinking. And old school is the best school, but the old way of thinking is doing something that's not paying dividends, right? Like doing the same old, getting the same results. Letting go in that and having more of a confident approach in your life. And the way you let go is by letting go of anything or anyone or any habit, ideology, mind state, person that is making you feel powerless. Every time you think about it, you feel weaker. It's almost like holding on, walking on eggshells, holding on to your breath, right? Holding your breath. And you got to tell yourself, what is this energy? For example, maybe you have a limiting belief that you are never going to be rich because you are come from a family of poverty. I used to have this energy, right? And you got to understand that limiting belief, it is nothing more than a shadow. It is not real. There are millions of people, billions of people who became rich in this world when coming from a family that did not have, wealth, right? Any sort of shadow that you may have, it is nothing more than a limiting belief, and you have to be able to address it rather than hide from it. And you address it by just bringing it to your attention, right? Rather than burying it, right? Feeling that fear and just running away from it, bringing that shadow to light and just looking at it dead on and being like, this doesn't even make sense, right? Like, for example, you will not find your soulmate because you have nothing to offer. Okay, does that even make sense? Do you know who you are? Do you know there's only one of you? You are one in a trillion. Virgo, you got to know your worth. Picasso painting, very rare. You are more rare than the Picasso painting. Anyone would be blessed to know you. You don't have a bad bone in your body. You are someone that wants to have a good time. You are someone who's optimistic. You're someone who's positive. You're someone who's grateful. You're someone who's thankful. You're someone who have the most beautiful vibrations to you. You're someone that wants to see everyone around you happy. You're someone who's you want the euphoric, balanced energy. You want that organic vibration. You have such good energy. Know your worth. And that's what it comes down to. Know your worth. Know who you are. And you do these things by honoring your soul, doing the things that make you feel good. Believe in yourself. Understand that You are someone that as soon as you are aware that you are the star of the show, that your movie begins. So right now, focus and invest more in yourself. Take the leap of faith in yourself, right? Take a leap of faith in yourself and watch the abundance flow. All right, Virgo, I hope you enjoyed your reading. 1,000 kisses. Until next time, ciao.